What's up, Foxbody Rehab fans? Well, I ain't done one of these in a long time, but what we have here is a walk around for sale video. It's a lot easier than trying to list this crap individually, so I'm going to link this to some of the sites that I post some of this stuff for sale and see if anybody's interested in it. I've got some things I want to do, so I've got to free up the cash to be able to make that move, and a lot of my stuff's on the chopping block that wasn't before. This vehicle's gone, actually. This one's great for parts. Some of these cars have clean titles. Obviously this wouldn't be any much for a builder, but say for instance that old thing has a clean title on it, and I think that one has a clean title on it, and this red one over here has a clean title. So for rolling shells, there's some usages here. I'm hesitant to sell differentials and spindles for the simple fact that they're just, it leaves me a car on a tub. It's hard to move around. So if somebody wants to get a rolling package like this car here, like I said, clean title, is hitting the front, but it's repairable. Somebody could fix it. As it sits here with the 8.8 rear end and everything on it, it's like a $600 car with the clean title. Tons of parts, convertible parts, hardtop stuff. 1990 with interior still in it. Oh wow, look at this scary guy. Ooh-wee. Sorry, sir, you can have that car. Never mind, that car apparently isn't for sale. 91, 93 dashboard still intact, and some miscellaneous convertible stuff from a V8. 86 model, coupe rear windows, 4-cylinder crap, tons of that. More convertible parts, 85, 86 convertible. That's a convertible I made out of a coupe, so that one will be ready to go. Then that is another model, 86 model with an SVO front clip just hanging off on it. Sell that. This car still has a motor trans in it. I have no title on this one, so this is basically just a parts car. But it does still have, I stole the intake off of it, but everything else is still there. That'd be a parts car. What do you think? Even got a Celine wing on it. I'm sure it's not original, but it's there, and the hatch is rusty, as of course they all are. 1982 coupe, no title. 15-inch centerline Sabres, those badass old schools, and the car's rusty, of course. But that whole car right there, I'd do 8 with the wheels and tires and the car, no title, or I'll sell the wheels for 4, 5, somewhere in that ballpark, and then sell what's left of the coupe. Then going further down, man, I'm not sure if I have a title on that one or not. It's an original 90 505 speed with a black interior car that needs plenty of loving. It's basically a parts car at this point. That's a 93 strawberry metallic 5.05 speed original black interior car, clean title. It's got rust in the floor, and as you can see, somebody used the core support to yank from, but I mean, it's still a coupe and it's still buildable. So that car I would sell. That's still got the 8.8 suspension underneath of it. All the stuff is still there. Man, I tell you, I wouldn't do it less than $1,000 on that car, just for the simple fact that it's got the roll-up windows in it, doors are still on it. I mean, it's definitely could be a builder. That's not rot, that's just a previous repair that held moisture on it. And it's still got quarter glass and stuff. That's a 93 that rolled over into a ditch once upon a time. Also a clean title car. That's going to be roughly in the same ballpark pricing wise if I sell that one. And this one's pretty nice, actually. This is a 93 505 speed black interior car originally. Obviously it's all gone now. Rolling chassis. This one will not come on the chrome ponies. I would sell this car for $1,500, and it will come with the quarter glass and everything on it. I'm taking the drive shaft, the exhaust, and the wheels and tires off of it. The rest of the car is good to go. It did have some rust in the floor pan, so it's definitely going to need a floor section, at least on this side. All this stuff will be cleaned out once it's gone, of course. That's a pretty nice one. Pretty complete, ultimately. Look at this. Never been wrecked. Those frame rails are straight as an arrow. The core support's beautiful. So yeah, first 15 to take this car, with me taking the pieces I mentioned off of it. This thing, I'm going to hold on to that one. That car under the cover, I'm holding on to that one too. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Ready? Let's get on down with the get down. Look at these guys. There's very little that I'm going to hold on to through this little purge I'm doing here. Not that I'm stopping what I'm doing, I'm just going to restructure. So you've got this 85 coupe, full cage. It's smoothed, filled. All the work's done around there. It's got a rear disc brake combo, 4-lug out of a Cobra, all V8 suspension, rear mounted battery. It's race car stuff here, bud. This car didn't have any rust, nothing major. She's solid where it counts. got all that fun stuff. This car's for sale right now as it sits for $2,500. It does have a title, but the title's locked up, meaning that the buyer and seller both signed it. So I do have contact to get in touch with these folks. If somebody wanted to go through the efforts to do it, fine. I might still part this thing out. So wheels and tires, I'd sell for $500. The deck lid, the rear bumper, the tail lights, doors, everything could be bought on that one. That one, I'm just too in love with it to sell it. But this one here, this is one I've been keeping for a long time, and done a lot of work to it. I put it on some V8, or it's got lowering springs on it. I put the center lines on it. I do have the original TRX wheels. The louvers are just sitting in place. So this car had some rust around the roof. This is a clean title car, by the way, out of New Mexico. The floors needed a little lovins. You can see up there in the far corner. No front seats, but I do have the rear seats and the components to go along with that. Ooh. Now I put a 1985 302 in it with a T5 in it, so it does have a motor and trans. However, it does not run. I placed those items in there hoping I'd get some more time in the future to do the swap, and never did. And this car is also a 79 pace car. This is a no title car, so title was lost, can be filed, but it is lost. Will not come with a title. Does have the TRX wheels with the original Michelin still on it. This still has the original V8 motor, and it was a 4-speed car. Still is a 4-speed. Still got the deal in there. So that's missing the that car over there is missing the dashboard. Basically, I bought this to complete that one. It has everything except the original front seats, and it would have a good roof and all the components necessary to build 2 out of 1. Now these 2 cars together, the only difference is this front clip is actually sold to a friend of mine, so the front clip is not available. It will not come with the car. It will have the front bumper missing off of it when it goes through sale, and the spats will be gone. But these 2 cars together, I do $4,000 on them. Now keep in mind, that's a clean title car. That one is no title car, so you'll have to file if you want to be able to get that taken care of. But I do have title on that one over there, and it's a pretty solid car other than that roof section around the sunroof, which I was going to T-top swap it anyway like I did my coupe. By T-top swapping this car, you'd eliminate all the rust entirely, or you can actually repair it, going after it. I wanted to retain its original patina, so I had plans to do the T-top swap. So that's that car. All right, so that's 2 pace cars right there, minus that front clip. $4 grand, $4,000. All right, 84 SVO. This car is a salvage title, but it is a titled car. It's got a motor in it. The motor is placed in the hole, and that's it. It is an original turbo 4-cylinder motor. When I got it, it was a V8 swap car. This thing's rough. It really is rough. You can see how rough. I mean, she's ugly, but this is a fantastic parts car. It really is. I mean, it's got all the SVO parts, the spats. It's got the trim inside it. It's got everything except the original tail lights. It looks like that bi-wing spoiler belongs to another SVO. I'm going to show you because I'm going to package these cars up too. And this is the original lower spoiler that goes on that one. Let's take another look at this pace cars. You guys can zoom in, stop, pause, any of that kind of stuff. I'm hoping this works because I really don't want to have to list all this crap separately. And then this car is actually pretty cool. It's ugly as sin, but it's a 1985 and a half SVO, 70,000 original miles on it. It is complete. I believe complete, yes. Has everything. Motor trans is in it. I've actually fired this car up. It needs an ECM or something along those lines because it's not getting a negative pulse to the battery, to the injectors. So she won't run without ether, but she does run, and I think I probably have a video of that. The seat's not mounted. I took it out to be able to get access to some components. Super nice door panels. Seats are workable. All of it's there. Dash pad's terrible, of course. The SVO wheel is nice. That shift knob is trash, but I have another one in there. And there's some miscellaneous components that'll go with these cars. So this car is no title. This car's title was lost long ago. And I'm going to be taking the brand new tires that I just put on the SVO wheels off to put them on something else. So I will have these SVO wheels back on this car, and it will roll with the tires I'm putting on, but they're not going to be very great. It's not going to be a driver. It's just going to be a roller at that point. But it is a complete car, and like I said, I've heard this car run. It does run well. It doesn't knock, no ticks, no nothing like that. So it is most certainly a builder, and one of 200 made. It's a pretty rare car. Now these SVO guys, take this very seriously, because if I don't sell these cars for what I want for them, I will piece them down. I will piece them all down. I can definitely make far more money parting them out than I can selling them as wholes. But I'm looking to do a cash out, if you will. I'm looking to make as much of this in particular inventory go as I possibly can. This thing's got a rear wiper on it, which wasn't stock for the car, but super cool hatch. I'm probably going to keep that and throw another hatch on it just to get it down the road. But for these 2 cars, The 1984, which is a clean title, or not clean title, sorry, salvage title car, but title indeed. And this one with a lost title. I'll package these two cars up right now. These two guys right here. I'll take $3,000. I'm keeping my wheels and the hatch. $3,000 for those two cars. And if that price doesn't get met within a short amount of time, then she goes into parts. So those of you that are salivating, waiting for the pieces off of them, man, stay tuned. Because if these guys don't jump up and make a deal on something pretty quick, I'm going to go ahead and piece them out. But it's only fair. Let me see if I can do this one-handed, because this engine bay is really, the car is ugly, but original Canyon Red metallic car. Everything that matters is there. The intercoolers are in the hatch, so that does come with it for both cars actually. Look at this guy. This is a New Mexico car, so 100% rust free. There's not even a spot of anything serious on this one. A lot of really desirable pieces on this car. I mean, really, for the guy that cares, this could be something really neat. Once you get all that spray paint off of there, Jesus, I mean, that's just awful. How much do you have to hate a car to do something like that to it, huh? And this bumper is split back here, but the other bumper there is workable. So yeah, like I said, basically for $3,000, you buy both of these cars, you can make this car complete with the components from that car, no problem. And then you can have a run and drive an SVO for less than $3,000 or $3,000, and then you have a bunch of pieces left over to sell or another car to build later. I mean, heck, anybody that knows just these outside corner lights fetch a pretty hefty premium. They are not reproduced anymore, and they bring good money, and those are in good shape. This car has rust. It definitely has rust. I chose to never build this car, but I also would like to see the real estate back from it. Basically, all these cars are taking up some valuable real estate that I'd like to fill up with some other stuff. So for right now, that's going to pretty much be the end of my I want to sell these cars that I never really wanted to sell. And man, I tell you, if I can't get $4,000, and this isn't deep rust, that's just surface from where the paint was exposed. I mean, that's not rust, that's just surface. If I can't get $4,000 for a couple of pace cars and $3,000 for a couple of FVOs, then I'm just going to take them completely apart slowly and painfully in front of everyone. That seems like the best thing to do, right? Might as well make it spiteful at the end there. So for right now, that's it. No, I'm not selling Cobras. No, I'm not selling Celines. No, I'm not selling any of the other cars. These guys I've listed here could all be bought. And I mean, I'd love nothing more than to cash out on about 70% of my inventory right now. I have plenty of other cars to fill the holes after I'm done getting rid of these guys. And like I said, if they don't sell as complete units, then I'm going to start piecing them out. I mean, who doesn't love a coupe in any condition? These things are getting really tough to find. That's why I've kept them for so long. Chrome ponies though, ooh-wee, and they're beautiful too. I mean, they are really nice. I can't wait to get them off the car. It's got the 91 through 93 fenders with the spats on them. I mean, this is very rare stuff here. Very rare stuff. And this car is super straight. It's got some homemade body work on it, but shoot, this is a nice car. You better buy it before I decide to up my price on it. Well guys, that's it. I look forward to the comments. I look forward to the calls. I look forward to the emails. Let me know what's up. What do you see here that you can't live without? Let's talk some business. Help me get rid of some of this stuff, man. Oh wait, but wait, there's more. This car, I'm actually pretty proud of it, which is embarrassing because it's a 4-cylinder. But it's a 80,000 original mile 4-cylinder, which was originally Calypso. That some asshole painted black. God, man, I hate people that cover up on Calypso. Let's see, did I do myself a solid and leave the door unlocked? No, I'm a dick like that. But take a second to appreciate these body lines, huh? Look how straight this car is. Absolutely no rust because she's from Nuevo Mexico. I mean, she is straight as an arrow. Interior is beautiful, opal gray cloth, all manual car, manual windows, manual locks, manual everything in there. Let's see, I don't think I bolted this hood down, but let's take a peek at it. There she is. This car runs rough. It would need to be trailered out of here. It runs rough. This car's up right now, $3,500. Just because of how straight she is. And she is straight. Straight as an arrow. Perfect candidate for a swap. Okay. And I do have the extra pony that goes with it. Because I got a 10-hole on this side from a flat. Yep. So it's got a 10-hole as a spare, but I do have the other pony wheel that would most certainly go with it at the sale, $3,500. And that is a clean title car, ready to transfer. That's one of the straightest, nicest cars I've had in a long time. They're getting super hard to find in that condition. All right, I think that's it for right now. The rest of the cars that I have, I'm gonna probably hold on to for a while. I'm gonna get rid of the stuff that I like the least and then put my money back into the stuff I like the most. Whew, that car's gonna sell fast, boy. Mark my words. The VIN is clean on this, so it would not be anything to get a bonded title, and that process can be done for under 300 bucks in Texas. Easy to do. Easy to do. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. That's what I got. That's what I'm listing. That's what's for sale. If you see anything external of this that you're interested in, feel free to send a message, but chances are it's not for sale at this point. I'm not interested in getting rid of the fun, pretty stuff. I'm just looking to cash out on the excess. The SVOs never liked them anyway, so it's time for them to go. And buddy, if I can't sell 2 SVOs, especially an 85 and a half for a $3,000 combo, and man, I'm gonna reevaluate. So these prices are good. What's today? Today is it's basically the end of October. So basically these prices will be good till, I'd say, first week of November. At that point, if these items haven't sold, I'll reevaluate. Either I'll put some more effort into a couple of them and make them more of a car, or I will decide to take them completely apart. So keep in mind, if you're watching this 20 years down the line, which some of you guys might be, these cars were probably sold by now. I don't expect them to last too terribly long, so they're gonna be gone. But god dog, man, come on, man, who doesn't want a pace car? I'm probably gonna miss this one. Out of all the ones I just walked around, this car right here is probably gonna be the one I'm gonna miss the most. But I just don't have the time for it, man. I mean, it's got a good motor, good trans in it. Everything important is there. So it's time to break out them checkbooks. I'm just kidding, I don't take checks. Get that cash out, man. Take it in $599 increments. So old Uncle Sleepy Joe doesn't get you busted for trying to reach into your accounts there. Get it while it getting good before 2023 hits and we all are on a new regime with our finances. Well, guys, Foxbody Rehab, I look forward to seeing you guys, talking to you guys, listening to you guys, responding to you guys. In the meantime, thanks for watching, thanks for paying attention, and let the comments begin. Foxbody Rehab, we cashing out.